Hello, my beautiful beings. See, there we are. That's better. Hello, beautiful friends. We are talking about desire. Are tuning into the intricacies of ease, of relaxation. We're trying to understand this beautiful place of peace. So it can be also kind of truly trust this process, as we often get lost, or we do certain techniques, certain practices, but we stop. We kind of stop evolving. We stop growing. So as we stop growing, that's kind of where faith comes in. That we have to dare. You said that there's a commitment. There's a guidance. There's a certain level of action that needs to happen. There's a certain honesty that needs to be available, certain vulnerability, daring to interact, daring to question, daring to ponder, for you to kind of engage and start to experience that faith that is available. So that is where we are today. We're talking about desire. And desire is kind of the wanting of peace. We have to dare to want peace. We have to dare to want happiness. We have to dare to want a good life. And yet, with the wanting, that is where desire comes in. Because we can want many things. We put all these ideas, all these things that we get fed. You need this, you need that, you need to have it like this, you need to have it like that. We meet all the philosophies of life. The philosophies that kind of bring us into a place of ideas about what life is about. So we start running after ideas like, if my husband or wife can be like this, or if I can make this much money, or if I can have these kinds of kids, or if I can have this job, or if I can have this gift, then we will be happy. So it's easy to see, well, they seem to be retired, or they seem to have it well. Of course, it's easy to feel peace. And yet, as people experience all kinds of things, they're not stable in it, because it's kind of, when you kind of you pursue something from a place of war. You're hunting after something. And yet, when you hunt after something, you're also being hunted after something. So as you hunt, something's hunting you, and then you have to run away from something. So you're kind of in this energy, of desire, pursuing, wanting sex, wanting this, wanting that. and then others want you, others want the same thing, so it becomes this competition. So instead of that is where we kind of get stuck in this emotion of desire, because we're holding on to this. It feels good to want. It feels, you feel blissful, you feel alive, and you feel purpose, and you feel focus. But at the same time, you can get caught up in kind of this energy loop that just keeps running. You keep yourself busy because you just keep on running. And that's kind of what desire often can be. It's like an escape, but it's because we haven't returned to that which is true. We haven't returned to truth. That life in itself is desirable. It is already peaceful. It is already happy. It is already blissful. But most of us are kind of trained to believe that life is suffering. So, as life being suffering, then of course we are needing all this to kind of fix life. So, we're trying to fix life, and by trying to fix life, we're always trying to escape. So, that is where these emotions can be an escape from life instead of realizing that inherent nature of life is blissful, it is happy, it is peaceful. So it is to dare to kind of claim the essence of life, daring to see the truth, and daring to kind of surrender to that instead of just continuing to run after everything. So that's kind of where we are at. Most of us are kind of, we fill our plates with all these things we need to do, so we never get to experience that which is peaceful, that which is happy, that which is desirable, that which is blissful. So in these sessions, in these retreats, in these books, we are on the path of daring to kind of find that silent place, daring to choose that which can't be sought, daring to choose the inevitable, choose that the simplicity of life, choosing that which is so natural that we can't see it. It's so natural that we had it at birth. You look at a little baby, it's just so naturally just relaxed and peaceful at rest. So it's so easy. And yet we have covered this piece in all these gloves, in all these clothes of desire, and all these clothes of needing, wanting, wishing. So we have kind of forgotten the simplicity. So it takes time to kind of undo or release the struggle, release that the energy. So that is why we're here. We're here to allow the energies to kind of settle in. And by that, we kind of open up to the naturalness, of being, to the naturalness of life, to the naturalness of spirit. And we kind of allow this energy to come in, kind of just start working its wonders on the body, on yourself. And from that place, we start to connect naturally. We can run after all these ideas. I want to be a healer. I want to be this. I want to be that. But when you naturally just come into being, you suddenly might be like, ooh, animals are more natural around you. Humans are more natural around you. Nature is more natural around you. Suddenly things are kind of popping up in a different way because you're flowing with life. You're not fighting life. So when you step out of emotions, you're kind of stepping out of the rat race. You stop fighting life. So that's where we are. So I thought it was perfect to put on my Chicago shirt. It's like the first shirt I got when I got to Chicago. Kind of settling in to the noise, to the energy, to the life, to the aliveness of Chicago. We can settle into all places, all energies. That is the beauty of us as spirits, of us as beings, that we can settle into this jungle. Yes, that's right. So yeah, let's close our eyes. Let's step into the second part. I'm gonna read a little from my book. Thought that was natural today. The ease of being. Got a little picture back here. Got a little picture back here. So, ooh, integration. So close your eyes and just receive. Within the body lies the wisdom to bodily awaken and integration. The body holds the map to the integration of our body being. It is revealed in every unbalance and every stiffness. This is how our wisdom has comprised this body until we see a different choice, namely of body being reality. In this awakening, our body is felt alive and well, and no longer a substance that needs fixing. Discovering the wakeful body, we start feeling the natural connection of our body being, a connection that naturally grows day by day, moment by moment. So that is that natural connection that kind of opens up when we dare to release these energies within ourselves. Then it kind of dawns on us gradually, just almost like unnoticeably, naturally. So I love some people just kind of connect through small DMs or different stuff. They suddenly discover life, they discover animals, they discover different pictures, different flowers, and kind of experience grace, which is kind of what this path is about. Returning to grace as our natural standing. So let's close our eyes or continue having them closed closed. And let the energy come in. Let it move through the system, just as it always does. Just as it comes down into your body, into your chest, into your belly, your hips. Yeah, just like wildfire. Let it come in to your feet, your, your legs, your ankles. And let it settle down into the floor, into the ground, into the earth. And from there it kind of comes up. It's just natural energy kind of pulsating, energy moving through the system. Yeah, and out like a yawn, just up and open, up and through. Yeah, and then it comes into the chest, just like the little cat that just stretches. Stretches out. Perfect, dear friends. It is this day of our treatment. It is for a Wednesday for some. For others, it is today. And, if you watch it now or later, please like and comment and share, whether it's on YouTube or on Instagram. Spread the word, let people know what's going on. And yeah, I will talk to you guys later and let me know what's going on with you. See you later.